the greatest wrestling match ever.
He's a moves guy.
It's basically Nitro.
Nikita Lyons!
2K!
Ready to learn the lyrics to King.
Main event Dewdrop.
Beat Okada.
Or Dave.
Perk Angle!
So when are we starting this podcast?
2 Marks Pod.
Alright, I think we're live, pal. Welcome to 2 Marks Pod, the worst wrestling podcast you know. Probably, I don't know.
Didn't you tell me to quit saying stuff like that?
Like what?
Like I don't want to be here?
I didn't say that.
Oh, gosh. Ric Flair and Sting are a thing on this episode, and I actually kind of want to see it.
Yeah? Didn't we already do,
Yeah.
we just did Ric Flair and Sting a couple weeks ago, I think.
Well, yeah, but they're a tag team.
Oh, they're a
this
tag team on this one. Oh, okay. I see
Yeah.
that now. I do.
And it's relevant to, modern day stuff. There's your segue.
Yeah. So, what modern day stuff? Is that relevant to modern day stuff? Ric Flair or
Kinda.
Sting in a tag
Ric Flair
team?
and Sting.
Sting in a tag team. Ric Flair kind of involved. We were at AEW. Let's talk about that real fast.
Yeah, Ric Flair and Sting were also featured on that show, sort of.
Sort of. We went. We got tickets just to go see Sting 2 weeks before his retirement match, and he did a promo on the Titantron.
Yes, because he wasn't actually there.
I mean, it was a good promo, but like...
And Tony explained to us why he wasn't there, and then he told us why he wasn't there in the promo. And we were making Christian Cage jokes like assholes.
That's fair. I thought the promo was good though.
No, yeah, it was. Everyone is saying online too that it's like the best promo of Sting's career, which is kind of sad because his career is over in like a week and a half.
Yeah. My wife shared a post from me. The only social she really spends any kind of time on is Mastodon, and one of her friends on there. It's like a Twitter knockoff kind of.
Oh.
It's supposed to be Twitter with a little bit less toxicity.
So like Threads that I also have and never used.
I heard Threads was pretty bad.
Threads is horrible. The interface is just not it.
Yeah.
It feels like it scrolls way too slow, and that immediately turned me off.
Anyways, somebody on her social was basically made a post how I think the person in the post said that there's something like 44 and that Sting has been a part of their wrestling life forever, and they just talk about being emotional with his final match coming, and I'm sure a lot of people are experiencing that. I did. I always said Batista was my Sting, but I didn't get to experience Batista nearly as long as the Sting fans got to experience Sting. You're quiet. I don't really have anything more to add to that. I just wanted to mention it.
I mean, I was like, a couple of years old when I was exposed to Sting for the first time, so it's not like I have, but I get it. It's like, yeah, like you grew up with this thing and now it's coming to an end. I can understand.
I didn't get to experience Sting until I discovered TNA in like 2008-ish.
Well,
so like all these like WCW fans, I'm over here like TNA. Watch the product, right?
I mean, yeah, TNA is good wrestling sometimes, unless it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we move on to TNA, though, anything else you want to talk about from AEW? The tag team match start of the show was Moxley and Claudio versus the FTR.
That was match of the night for me, I think, and it was the very first damn thing on the show.
It was really good. It was really good.
Like, not
Crazy
to take
brawling.
away from the 6-man or whatever, but that was just, yeah, I don't know, something about that match was just awesome.
Yeah, I think that it was probably my favorite match of the night also. For the 6-man, I really just wanted to see RVD's entrance, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's basically where I was at too. I just wanted to be able to say I saw Hook and RVD and the Joe and the Swerve, and then the bell rang, and I'm just like, okay, what business are we doing here? I already got what I wanted out of it.
I actually put out a really shitty TikTok whenever RVD was making his entrance. I don't even know if you noticed that, yeah.
No, I don't use TikTok.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Famously, you know this.
Yeah.
I don't use TikTok. I just don't care.
I
got my Sting shirt on though. The retirement.
Oh, you got your Sting shirt on? I think I just watched mine. I'm wearing a John Moxley tank top. So that works.
To get the Sting merch for the farewell tour.
Yeah, that was a good deal.
Yep.
Let's see here. What else was on the show? We talked about the Bucks squash match, and we chanted Cappuccino Jones the whole time. I tweeted out, we appreciate Cappuccino Jones.
Yeah.
We also appreciate Evil Uno, who was part of the dark matches for the show. The Dark Order, Silver and Reynolds wrestled. Who did they wrestle? Oh yeah,
Colt and Cutler.
Yeah, Colt and Cutler, who I'm pretty sure are like they're running that match at the start of everything. I'm pretty sure because they're just not on TV. Some assholes in the crowd chanted CM Punk at Colt. That really sucks, and that's coming from like 2 Punk fans. Like, why are you just being an asshole?
Yeah, kinda, because I chanted CM Punk at the Young Bucks and no one else did, and I was like, why did they yell it at Colt, who didn't really do anything? But they didn't at the Bucks.
Yeah, it feels like weird. If you're gonna chant Punk, you do it at the Bucks at this point.
Yeah,
it's more relevant.
Like, they would expect that, yeah. Like,
or I bet like the Bucks heard that and thought, oh, they're gonna chant Punk at us, and then they didn't. It was really weird.
It was really weird, though.
I wonder if they got talked to.
I feel bad for Colt.
I wonder if they got talked to.
Maybe. Maybe someone told him to knock that shit off. I don't know. I yelled CM Punk at the Young Bucks, but I did it like once just for the bit, and that was it.
I don't even remember you doing that, honestly.
I did it at Hangman too, but you know.
Now you're really an asshole.
Yep, I'm that asshole. But no, like the Bucks match, like the squash match with the Cappuccino Jones and the other fellow whose name I don't remember, which makes me feel really bad.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
They weren't really there for long. It was a squash. It was, whatever, but it was a good little squash match. They did their little Tony Khan driver, It was cool to see.
Also, Dynamite had 2 women's matches. Crazy.
Well,
hang on a second.
Squash.
Hang on a second. Yeah, I was gonna say. Tony Storm got a squash win over a local talent whose name escapes me. I had it written down somewhere.
I followed her on Twitter, I think. X, whatever you call it, but I don't remember either.
And then right after that, Deonna Purrazzo.
I can tell you her indie name, but that's not what she went by on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's her indie name?
Stormy Renee, which is probably why she didn't go by that to face Tony Storm.
Wow.
I think she went by her shoot name or something. I looked into her because we were like debating whether she was actually a local talent or not. And I looked into it.
That's really interesting that they picked her and then said, hey, you gotta change your name though. Yeah, so...
Well, we don't know if they told her to change her name or if, but...
Right, and right after Deonna Purrazzo came out and she wrestled a match against Madison Rayne, who was a really cool show up. And they wrestled...
Never thought I'd be there live for a Madison Rayne match ever, but
Madison Rayne and Deonna Purrazzo, TNA, TNA. I started to chant that, and then people thought it was weird because I was chanting it at women, and I wasn't being weird. I was just TNA Wrestling, but I can't chant Impact Wrestling because they're not Impact Wrestling anymore, so it doesn't make any sense. I'm not weird, you're weird. It's like, I'm not weird, you're making it weird. Stop making it weird.
That lady in front of us turned around, and then I told you, I was like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have chanted that at women.
Whatever.
And then I was like,
I'm not trying to be weird. Fucking come on.
And then I was just like, lady, it's not our fault they named the company that.
Right? For real. I also, like, I think I mentioned this whenever we were talking about, like, the name changes back to from Impact to TNA. I don't think younger people even think about that. Like, I don't know anybody who uses the term TNA referring to tits and ass. Like, nobody says that.
They would just say tits and ass now. Yeah.
Like, so no 20-something would ever hear TNA and think tits and ass. I don't think. Probably except for, like, you know, like, I know it, but, like, I just don't think it's an expression anymore. So.
Not really, no.
But Madison took a pretty gross bump in that match. Right on her fucking head. I think it was like a mic check or something, but she just kind of ate it with her dome, if that sounds right. I think I was looking away, and then I looked back, and it was like right as they hit that, and I'm pretty sure. Then they went
top
home.
Of the head bump. Yep.
They went home like pretty much immediately after. Like there was some weirdness, and then Deonna locked in the ankle lock, and Madison tapped out pretty much immediately. And then there was some post-match shenanigans, but the whole time on the outside, the doctors were tending to Madison. We hope that she's okay. I actually haven't read anything about that. Have you?
She's okay. She tweeted she's okay.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that makes me feel better.
I was actually gonna look up the tweet so I could tell you exactly what she said, but I haven't got there yet.
Okay. Yeah, no, I almost looked like she was like thrown up or something. I'm like, oh shit, she's like instantly concussed. Cause like they brought like a towel and like laid it down in front of her, and I thought like, oh, she's gonna like upchuck into the towel or something, and they were like giving her water and stuff. It was like Doc Samson and a few other people tending to her. You got that tweet yet?
Yeah, she said, "Hi, I'm okay. Thanks so much to everyone who celebrated my Dynamite return and those who checked in on me afterwards. To those who have never stepped into a ring but tweeted awful things at me with zero knowledge of what actually happened, thanks for watching. Have a great day." Upside down smiley face emoji.
Who the fuck was being an asshole about it?
People on X, man. Every time a botch happens, people are like, insert name here doesn't know how to work and should go to a performance center and blah, 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 blah,
well, motherfucker, blah, you don't know how to work either.
Like, do you know who Madison Rayne is even?
You never notice that no one who knows how to work ever says that? Except for Bret Hart talking about Bill Goldberg.
Well, I think he does that as a bit more or less now.
Now he does, for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking, what else?
You don't have one of these, Bill Goldberg. Pulls out his fucking Simpsons figure.
Anyway, back to AEW real fast. Any other things you want to talk about? The 6-man was just fine. Then we sat through Rampage. I almost don't remember anything about Rampage other than the main event was Jake Hager and it was against Roddy Strong. And I knew it was going to be a member of the Undisputed Kingdom. And I was screaming the whole time, I swear to God, if it's Matt Taven, we're leaving. Because I'm not going to sit through a fucking Matt Taven match. This is the part where I bury Matt Taven for half an hour. Let's just cut that out real fast.
All right, we're back. He buried Matt Taven for half an hour.
Jesus. Fuck this guy. Add him to my list of wrestlers I can't stand next to Dijak, the Nasty Boys.
Fuck? What Dijak's out here catching strays for no reason?
Dijak, again. Take all the strays. Next to Dijak, the Nasty Boys. Who the fuck is Angelico's tag team partner again? I always forget his name. Jack Evans. I fucking hate Jack Evans. He's like number one on my shit list.
Okay. I don't even.
And then anybody else? Mike Awesome because his name sucks, but his moves were cool.
Yeah. And then when he finally became Mike the Miz, that was better.
Yeah, fuck yeah. The Miz, we love the Miz. We love the Miz. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Fucking TNA had a pay-per-view. And
well, hold on now.
Oh, whoa. Okay, go for it, bro.
I was actually gonna put over someone that I usually bury. Fucking Daniel Garcia had a good promo.
Oh, fuck. I
Really
forgot about
good
Garcia. They announced Garcia versus Christian for the Revolution pay-per-view. And like you said, Daniel Garcia had a really good promo.
Really good promo.
10 times better than the Bucks promo.
Yeah, the Bucks promo was kind of just a bland, generic
It was cheeks,
wrestling promo. Yeah, it was kind of not great, but it was after a squash match. We are awesome, you suck. See you at the pay-per-view promo.
So, let's see here.
I shit on the Bucks all the time. But
You shit on Daniel Garcia also.
Yeah, but that's more or less just because they book younger guys with Jericho, and then they beat Jericho, and everyone goes, "Oh my God, they're gonna be such a big deal," and then they do Rampage for like 3 months.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
also,
yeah.
I sent you the picture, but like, it sounded like in his promo, Christian doxed, Garcia's mom. Yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
He like is like, do you know a Jackie Garcia from this address? And like actually spit out the address, and I was like, yo, he kind of doxed his mom a little bit there. Is fucking the address belongs to a freaking graveyard.
Yeah, it does.
Holy shit.
Bro found a way to take his "your father's dead" gimmick to a whole new level.
Whole new level. I did not pick up on that in the moment. I just saw a fucking picture talking about it like yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
Insane.
Great. Good stuff.
Christian is the fucking best heel in the business, especially while Max is gone. No one's even close.
Yeah, that's fair.
Are you ready to move on to TNA?
Christian is awesome, and we want to put a blue dot over Vince McMahon. Who would have knew?
Who would have knew?
Anyway. Yeah, sure. Talk about TNA.
You talk about TNA. Or do you have anything for TNA? I got TNA stuff.
You got TNA stuff?
I got like one thing about TNA.
Oh, well, I've been busy and I hadn't really watched the last week or so.
Well, they just had a pay-per-view like last night or something like that, and Mustafa Ali wins the X Division title in the main event. And spoilers, bro.
In the other tab. No, I know.
Yeah, because I fucking sent it to you. I think that also MK Ultra won the women's tag belt there, the Knockouts tag belt. I don't know a ton about them, but I know I like Decay, and they beat Decay, so fuck those guys.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah. That's pretty much all I have for TNA, though. Do you want to mention anything, or we can move on to... I have, like, small NXT notes also.
Speedball Mountain.
Speedball Mountain.
That's a thing.
So, NXT notes, or it's going to soon become Obafemi notes, because I only write down things about Obafemi, because I really like Obafemi. He retained his title against Lexis King. I hope that Obafemi retains the North American title forever and ever, and ever and ever.
All right.
And then the only other note, I thought that was going to be the only NXT note, but also the Good Brothers showed up on fucking NXT and hit the Magic Killer on Chase U.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
That happened, motherfucker.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm kind of hyped for that.
Wow.
I mean, they weren't doing shit with them, so.
Does that mean Tama Tonga's gonna show up on NXT now, or?
Shit, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what Tama's doing these days. I think you left New Japan.
I think everyone's leaving New Japan, dude.
It is the hot thing again to leave New Japan, I guess. Remember when that was like a thing? Or it's just like, oh, they lost Shinsuke. Oh, they lost AJ. Oh, they lost so-and-so. They lost so-and-so. They lost Balor, Devitt, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that was all like in the same time too. Like Balor, Styles, Nakamura, Good Brothers.
Anyways, want to talk about the chamber? I feel like I got notes here, but I feel
Not
like I
really.
missed something.
Not really. I kind of was just bored, honestly.
Oh, hey, the other NXT note. Hold on, I have it in. For some reason, I have it in my chamber notes. But Lyra Valkyria retained the women's title. Not against Shotzi because Shotzi's hurt. Against Lash Legend, who I don't know a ton about, but I think she slammed Otis or something.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't remember exactly, but she slammed some big guy, and it was really cool and really impressive. I remember seeing the clip forever ago. But yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, Chamber was just okay.
Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't like bad or anything. I was just bored.
Yeah, pre-show.
Oh yeah, I just looked it up. Yeah, Otis.
Okay, it was Otis. Yeah. It looks fucking awesome, right? If you haven't seen it, look it up.
Yeah, she holds him there for a second, so yeah, I'll say it's awesome, I guess.
Anyway, on the Chamber, the pre-show, they did The Way, Candice and Indy against the Kabuki Warriors for the women's tag belts. I thought it was just okay. It was cool for Indy to get her moment, and Candice was there and reliable, and Candice is always there and always reliable. Push Candice. Yeah. Push Candice. That's my note. And obviously, Kabuki Warriors are both awesome.
Yeah. No, I dig the Kabuki Warriors.
What'd you think of the women's chamber to start the show off?
I was probably slightly more into the women's one, I think, than I was the men's, honestly. But that might just be because it was like the first match, and I hadn't fallen asleep yet.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at, where I thought it was much better, actually.
Yeah. It was really odd that Naomi kind of just ate a pin, like, randomly in the middle of the match, but I found that kind of odd. And then it was very interesting that they had Liv Morgan eliminate Tiffany Stratton. The crowd did not like that.
No, the crowd was really into Tiffany Stratton. The next big thing, Tiffany Stratton. Which is weird because you don't see Liv getting a lot of negative reactions. So.
Yes and no. There's some people that think, like, oh, she's just a hot blonde chick, whatever. But, like, I don't know. I think she's more than that, at least.
think at one point maybe she was, but I was literally watching the chamber like, fuck, she's gotten really good.
She's pretty damn good.
She's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not one of those, like, hardcore Liv Morgan fans. I remember when she first showed up at NXT and her gimmick was just generic Jersey girl.
Yeah, and you're like, she'll probably be here for a cup of coffee, and
now she's been here for fucking ever.
She beat Ronda Rousey.
She beat Ronda Rousey twice. Kicked her out of the fucking company. Holy shit!
Out of here! Yeah, ran her off.
Wow! Oh my god, that's actually wild to think about.
I mean, actually, it was Shayna that ran her off, really. But I mean.
Yeah, we'll give
it to Liv.
No, we're giving it to Liv. Sorry, Shayna.
It was never the same after
they took everything else from Shayna anyway, so might as well.
May as well.
Holy shit. And then Becky wins the chamber match, which was like I thought the whole show was predictable. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. That happens. It is what it is. Sometimes the predictable thing is the right thing, and it's the right thing because it's the predictable thing because it's the right thing. Yeah, I just, if I could have just went like circled all the winners before the show and then been completely right as I watched the show. But Becky wins the chamber. She's going to face the champion, the women's world champion at WrestleMania. which we will find out later is obviously Rhea Ripley still. Is there a match between the women's chamber and the men's chamber, or is it just the Waller effect? Because I feel like I'm missing something on my notes here.
Tag title match.
Oh, yeah, and that was really good, too.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was alright.
Yeah, it was the Judgment Day versus New Catch Republic, which is Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. And I thought it was really good. You literally sent me holy shit that finish. Because the finish was really good, where fucking... Does Priest hit the fucking Razor's Edge and then...
Yeah, into the damn stomp.
Yeah, Razor's Edge into the stomp, and it was like pretty good stuff.
And old Fergal Balor broke his thumb. So
Did he break his thumb? Because I think he was just selling, right? Or
it looked pretty bad. And then he posted something about, I sent this tweet with one hand or something.
Oh,
so I'm pretty sure it was a shoot.
Well, I mean, I thought it looked bad, but I thought he was just kind of gnarling his hand, and I thought he had like a cut on his thumb or something.
We'll find out tonight, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see.
Not tonight.
Oh yeah, tonight.
Well, today's Sunday, so.
Yeah, but we're putting this out on Monday.
I guess.
I was like, I was like, oh, he's doing the thing where like you talk like it's the day that it came out. And I was like, oh, that's good. Keep going. And then you corrected yourself. I'm like, no, damn it.
Nah, I just forgot what day it was.
Motherfucker, dude.
I'm used to pay-per-views being on Sundays, man.
Yeah, right. They did the Waller effect. Austin Theory was there, and the guests were Seth and Cody. And the only real thing that came out of that was Cody challenged The Rock to a one-on-one match at some point. So we're probably going to do that on night one.
I mean, yeah, heel Rock would totally be like, all right, bitch.
Heel Rock on night
one. The day before you fight my cousin, yeah.
I mean, of the three people involved, Cody, Rock, and Roman, Cody is the one who is most likely to wrestle 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Yep. And I always said, that Roman should beat The Rock before Cody beats Roman, because I thought that made Cody beating Roman bigger because Roman had beat The Rock. But we get the same amount of rub by Cody beating The Rock and then Cody beating Roman.
In the same weekend. That'd be something.
It's honestly bigger than what I always wanted.
Nah, they're gonna let him beat The Rock, and then he's gonna lose Roman again.
The only thing, that'd be fucking awesome. The only thing is that like Roman hadn't surpassed Hogan's title reign, but even then, like
nobody cares.
A lot of people. I disagree. I care, but there are people who don't care. I wish
we had Conrad's phone number so he could do the bit where he yells about
Motherfucker, we have yelled about this till the cows come home. I'm done arguing. It means something because no one's ever going to pass Bruno. So at least the top 5 matter.
Yeah, but he's not going to beat the main one, so who cares?
You can't say yeah and then say the opposite of what I just said.
I just did. This is a modern wrestling podcast today, I guess.
Good God. Moving on. I got a headache now. Holy shit.
Yeah, but actually, no. We'll save that for the ECW when
that's what you fucking
pops up.
Anyway, we need to fucking blast through the rest of this real fast.
Right?
So yeah, there was like a little schmoz at the end of the Waller effect. It was the funniest part was Grayson Waller trying to save one of his plants from getting trashed by the guys, and in the process just ripping it out of the base on accident.
Yeah, I mean,
that was probably the best bit of it all.
Grayson Waller kinda is just Australian Miz, isn't he?
Yeah,
in a good way. Yeah,
I guess
in
so.
a good way.
I mean, all of our like the hate that would be on the Miz is now on like Grayson Waller, and is also kind of on Austin Theory.
Well,
Which is crazy, because if you ever look back at Austin Theory and, like, Evolve, that dude was over, dude. Like,
Austin Theory, like, bits that I seen of him in NXT was good.
I barely remember him in NXT, to be honest.
I mean, same, but, like, there's a couple spots where I'm just like, oh, this is good shit. This kid's gonna be a big deal, and then Vince vinced him, and nobody cared, so...
Vince vinced him, and then he had some allegations, and... yada yada.
Yep.
Men's Chamber. What'd you think of the Men's Chamber?
I kind of was at the point where I was over watching wrestling at that point, and I didn't pay as much attention.
Yeah, I thought it went really long, so I'm not surprised it lost your attention, to be honest. Because I was about, like, 2/3 through it, and I was like, man, this thing's going kind of a while, and then
it's one of those, you already kind of know where they're going, so it's just like...
Yeah, no, Drew won. I'm glad Drew won.
Get there. Yeah.
Drew's been doing awesome work for several months now.
But how we got there was pretty interesting, at least, right? Like with the Logan Paul and the brass knucks.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought what was going to happen was, he put the brass knucks on his hand and he was pumping up his fist, and then he got RKO'd. I thought he was going to drop the brass knucks, and then Drew was going to pick up the brass knucks and use them.
No, Drew did nothing wrong. He's this heel that's like not really a heel.
He's a heel by circumstance.
Like, he's frustrated, and that's yeah. He's a heel that actually has a valid point.
And then
which reminds me of a guy that used to wear a suit and say big words back in the day that I really liked until he. Not so much these days.
I don't think Suit Jericho had a valid point, but we need to move on.
I mean, Sean was kind of a dick.
When?
That was a little before, I guess, but you get the idea.
Like 10 years before, but...
Well, but it evolved into fucking,
Aight.
And the crowd were fucking hypocrites, like, just by nature, they boo and cheer depending on, like, I don't know, Suit Jericho had valid points sometimes. Anyway, moving on.
Sometimes. Then in the main event, Rhea Ripley beat Nia Jax in a really good match, but it was also right after the Men's Chamber went really long, and it was really tiring. I got a little bit emotional for Rhea's entrance, and then the finish was really good, where she actually hits the fucking Riptide, and I loved her gear so much. I hope that somebody makes that and puts it in 2K. Her gear was fucking awesome, and I'm not just being weird. I mean, her gear was really good. Yeah. I loved the fucking flag on her vest.
Yeah.
Her nails were the fucking Australian flag, too.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you want to be weird, you can be weird.
She doesn't care, so it's fine. We can be weird.
Anyways. So that was the Chamber pay-per-view. It was good, but predictable, and you said skippable, and I want to disagree with you, but I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I was glad that I got to see the main event, and then, like, that tag match was really good. The Chambers were okay. It's just... I don't know. It just felt like the Chambers were kind of just there. Because it's called Elimination Chamber, So.
Okay, you ready to move on?
Yeah, I'm ready to watch this Nitro.
Let's watch this Nitro. I'm making a note so I can put in the description of the episode that we talked modern stuff until 33 minutes.
Nice. That's a new record, actually.
I think that might be a new record. We, even when I shit on Dijak forever. But anyways, so this week we're watching Nitro WCW, October 16th, 1995 on Peacock. It is Season 1, Episode 7. It's 45 minutes, TV PG. In the description it reads, Ric Flair and Sting versus Arn Anderson and Flyin' Brian, which are really weird teams. Oh, wait, are we about to just turn on Sting again? Is that what's about to happen? I just put that together.
No.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Do you know something? You have cage matchup?
No. I do. But
All right.
It doesn't tell me
Anyway.
if Ric Flair does Ric Flair things. Surely Ric Flair wouldn't turn on Sting, though.
What?
That doesn't happen.
That's never happened ever.
No.
I've been staring at this screen for this entire time, and I didn't put that together a single time. I'm trying to get this zeroed out real fast for us. All right, I think I'm good. I've got the show. It's up on the screen. I'm all zeroed out. I'm paused and ready to go. Are you ready to go?
Now I'm ready to go. I'm on that tab.
All right. So we're going to do a countdown. It's going to sound like 3, 2, 1, play.
Or go.
Or go. And whenever I say play or go, we're all going to play. That's the new bit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm glad that of all things has become a bit.
It is kind of weird. And when I say play or go, we're all gonna press play or X or whatever the button is on the controller that you're using to watch this WCW Monday Nitro with these 2 marks. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. And we're gonna get this intro in here.
The intro that I love so much.
Go ahead and talk over it if you want.
Yeah.
Coming to you once again, live as live can be. It's WCW Monday Nitro on G.
Well, it's not gonna get any liver, Bischoff.
We're all the way live. All right,
All the way.
And man, I just like we talk about it every week, but I love this stage.
Yeah.
I can see how it might get a little old though at some point. And we got the little doggo with Mongo here.
My God, not the dog again. This damn dog.
All right, let's hear what Bobby has to say.
Teamed up. They have not been partners since 1990. And what I'm looking forward to see tonight is, can Flair trust Sting, or can Sting trust Ric Flair?
Hey, let me tell
Spring.
you something. This was not a match, or a marriage, I should say, made in heaven. It was made this weekend on WCW Pro. Take a look.
I want you for a partner, brother, and this is the last time I'm asking you. And I dare you to look to my side, to the right, to the left. I dare you to say no. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt this one time.
This one time, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, he won't turn on it.
Oh my God, he'll never turn on it.
No way.
You know, Rick looks pretty good here for even being like Rick with his haircut.
Yeah. I mean, uh-oh.
Is this fucking Chainsaw Charlie? What's going on?
Ring, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, wait, what was that sound about? What?
Is that the beginning of the Dallas intro?
I guess, because this is a different Dallas, so I don't know, man.
It is a different
No.
Dallas. Yo, he just knocked over, like, whatever that mascot was there.
What a heel.
What a heel.
With Diamond Doll. Imagine being an on-screen character and your name is just Diamond Doll.
I mean, what was the woman who ran around with Dusty and them in JCP? Baby Doll?
Oh, I don't remember.
It was Baby Doll.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. I thought you were gonna go, like, the route of being like, well, her name could just be Woman.
Oh, no, I don't... Woman wasn't
That's another...
until, like, later, I don't think.
No, I don't think so either, but still. Oh, he's just got a fucking, like, cigar, too? What the hell?
Yeah. That was the deal with with Dallas in this era. He just had like 100 gimmicks. He had gum in his mouth. He has the cigar. He's got glitter. He's got a woman. He's got a hat. He's got all these extra bits, add-ons to his character. There comes Johnny B. Bad.
Johnny B. Bad just comes...
Is he gonna shoot the camera? No? Okay. Yeah, crowd is over with him. Holy shit, they're pretty loud for old Johnny B. Bad here. For old Mark Wildman Marrow here.
Yep. Because he was smart enough to not bring his chick around TV in this era, I guess.
Is that always going to be like the fucking...
That's what he's going to be remembered for, yeah.
Unfortunate. Because, like, I kind of like him in this run. I kind of really like him in this run.
He seems like a cool dude, yeah. It's kind of... Yeah.
I think they mentioned on, like, an 83 weeks, this would have been quite some... Oh, fucking Dallas getting the jump on. But they mentioned on 83 weeks when they did, like, it might have been, like, the episode they did for Johnny B. Bad.
Yeah.
Where, like, instead of him leaving, what if they had turned him heel and made him, like, a realistic, badass boxer character to be in the NWO? Not that we need to add more people to the NWO, but, like... That would have been probably really good, because, like, I have no reason to believe that he wouldn't have made it work. Dude's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no,
like, just from the few weeks we've watched here, I'm a fan. He had, like, didn't he have, like, a really badass match with fucking Brian Pillman a couple weeks ago?
Yeah. And DDP blows the gun,
and I think he's
the match
DQ'd.
is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's DQ'd.
And he blew the load all over the crowd. Was there just a weird cut? Did you catch that?
No, I didn't catch that.
I think there was,
a
weird
world television
right
title
there.
match, by the way. And
was it really?
Over.
Holy shit.
Yep.
So maybe we're going into a feud with Paige and Johnny B. Bad here. That'd be kind of cool. I like both these guys.
That would probably be good business, yeah.
I mean, Paige isn't quite there yet, but I think that they're both good enough to make it happen. I hope that gear changes at some point, though.
Yeah. I hope they give him, like, a knockoff Nirvana song.
I know that's a thing, but, like...
Oh, yeah, it is.
I forget that it's a thing, honestly.
It's, like, one of my favorite WCW themes. Probably just because they ripped off a good song, but...
Check this out. Up next, we got Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit.
Yes, we do.
That's going to be really good stuff, and we're not going to talk about anything but the match.
Sure. Cage Match actually has the Wrestling Observer star rating for that match.
Oh, yeah?
Coming up.
Well,
yeah, 4 stars, apparently.
Oh, Uncle Dave gave it 4? Oh, shit.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm fucking fired up and ready to go. Speaking of Cage Match, what was the Fed doing this week?
Well, so we just saw Johnny B. Bad get clobbered with a title. They were doing Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Doink.
Oh, boy. Well, why don't you tell me more about that show after this 4-star match we're about to watch?
Triple H beat Doink, by the way.
Triple H beat Doink. Oh, thank God.
Just in case you were wondering, yeah.
You know, I think that if Doink could have beat Triple H there, Doink might be running the business right now.
Yeah, he might have. He might have even...
married the boss's daughter.
Boss's daughter, yeah. All the 9 yards. I don't even know which Doink that is.
Probably still, is it... Bourne.
Me,
something
pal.
Bourne. I want to say Jason Bourne, but that's the movie guy.
Is it Matt Bourne?
Matt Bourne, yeah. I think that's... I would assume. That's the only Doink I know, though.
I don't know.
So.
I have a computer in front of me.
You do. I dare not open up another tab or else screw up OBS in our recording.
That's true.
All right, the bell rings for this Benoit Guerrero match.
Matt Osborne, yeah.
Oh,
So
Matt Osborne. Okay.
I was probably getting him confused with Evan Bourne. Probably what I was doing.
I thought it was Bourne. I thought it was Bourne.
I popped up Osborne, was what I saw.
Is that his shoot name?
Probably.
Is it possible that he went by Matt Bourne as a
as a wrestler, like
yeah.
Doink? Yeah, probably. Yeah, Matthew Bourne,
Yep. Okay.
but his shoot name is Matt Osborne.
Man, they're working hard here. They're
He was
kinda...
also Big Bubba.
No fucking way, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Everyone's just called Big Bubba for some reason.
Yeah, I know. Old Dudley didn't want to be called Bubba,
Yeah.
and then of course he became Bubba.
Hey,
Anyway.
scissors!
Watching these dudes fucking go, man. They're honestly going a little too fast. It makes me worried they're gonna hurt somebody. Big dive, 619. Or he fucks up the 619. The Tiger feint kick, and that was the 1 star we had to take away right there.
Yeah, probably.
Big dive, and then I think that might have been a piece of confetti going. It looked like a fucking cracker.
And then we're in, what, Albany? So that's another star. It's not in the dome. Could have been 6 in the dome, brother.
Could have been 6 in the dome.
If he didn't fuck up that feint kick. This match goes longer than 5 minutes. Oh, Nitro. My God.
They had to make up for last week. Holy shit.
They really did. That was cool.
That was cool, but I'm also like... Looks like Chris ate it with his face. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's Eddie and Chris. They're gonna...
Woo!
Ooh,
oh,
geez.
man.
He just came flying
They're fucking going here, man. Holy shit.
They're wrestling like somebody owes them money.
Hammerlock, back suplex. Man, they're just... I keep saying it, but they're fucking just...
Working
like crazy, dog. I guess go ahead and talk about the Fed, though. It's hard to shit all over this one. It's like actually really good.
I mean, we could just hang out and watch Eddie Guerrero and Redacted. What else is this podcast for, man? We're just hanging out.
We are just hanging out.
With all the...
Okay, hey. You were shitting on, like, if somebody starts their YouTube video with, what's going up, what's up, it's your boy.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something, dude. All right?
Brother.
If you say, we're just hanging out on your show or on your podcast, I feel like that's one step away from, it's your boy. Hey, what's up? I feel like that's all in the same vein.
I guess, but it's not like we start with "We're live, pal." That's different.
Okay, so it's the intro that...
Yeah, it's the intro. It's just because everybody sounds the same when they... You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, how do I be a YouTuber? And it feels like they're reading from a script. I don't know.
They probably are.
Anyway, probably, because they're probably like concerned about how do I do this, and they're being self-conscious, and that's what they come up with. Probably, yeah. And then there's me. I don't try at all. I just kind of go. Anyway, so during this match over on the other channel, the Smoking Guns defeat PG-13 in a 5-minute match for the WWF World Tag Team titles.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching that, or watching this over that, for sure.
Yeah, Nitro so far has been, even with the crappy 42-second DQ, still better than Raw.
Yeah, I might have flipped that with this one. Like, formatting the show, but what do I know? I guess he wanted to start the show with a title match, even though it was a fake title match.
Yeah. It was also really hard to find this Raw on the Cage Match site because they have everything listed by like the day the event happened, and WWF taped 4 Raws in one setting, so I had to click on 4 different Raws till I found the right one. So they taped a whole month of Raw in one night. While Nitro is just like, we're live, pal.
Yeah. We are live.
So, not hard to see why people were watching the Nitro.
I think they're going to break. And this is where we put in our non-sponsors, right?
Oh, is this where we don't DoorDash, not Taco Bell?
Not Taco Bell, not Proton VPN or NordVPN or some kind of VPN.
I think I also have Proton on my computer, though.
I think
They
you
should
probably
sponsor us.
Yeah,
I do.
I have it. My wife has it. I think I got like a bunch of their emails that I use for various things. We use 2 of them for the show here.
Yeah.
If you'd like to send us questions, that you can send us questions at 2marksquestions@protonmail.com. So, and that's the VPN I have on my phone. It's the VPN we have on our computer. Sponsor us, Proton.
Right?
Crazy head scissor Hurricane Rana deal there. Woo! Dump him on his fucking head. Holy shit. Big side suplex there. What do you think of this match so far?
It's a Benoit and Guerrero match, man. Good. It's good, and it's kind of so fast and at you that I can't really.
It's hard to talk over, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to like explain into words because like as soon as you start to think of a sentence, they're already on the next third spot from that. Big
Ooh.
frog splash into the knees.
Holy shit. Fucked him up real
They're
good.
actually selling for a second here.
For anyone looking for a time code, we are at 1550, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55.
Oh, he did the Rhea pin.
The fuck pin?
Yeah, I'd like to think Rhea is just a super Eddie and Benoit mark.
Hell yeah.
That's my headcanon now.
We should do a special episode where we watch Eddie and Benoit. Every match of Eddie Guerrero versus Chris Benoit.
She's such an Eddie Guerrero mark that she had to do the old whisper in the ear to Eddie's son, Dominic. Anyway.
Oh! Dragon suplex bridge in the finish.
That's it. Nice.
Good shit.
The kids don't want to miss anything so bad that as soon as the bell rang, they ran to the bathroom.
How long did that match go? No, I didn't.
8:36. Yeah, there was like a whole gaggle of kids that were on hard cam just running as soon as the bell rang. Yeah. 8:36 is how long that match went.
4 stars for 8:36 is pretty fucking good.
It was a good match.
So, screw everybody who thinks that you need 20 minutes to get some stars from Uncle Dave.
I mean, yeah. There's been matches that I would say are pretty damn good that have only went a few minutes too, but
yeah.
Don't put me on the spot to name them, but I mean,
I'm gonna track the commentary boys here.
Guerrero, Malenko, Benoit have now made it to
that Tony Storm match on Dynamite this week was pretty good. It was pretty short.
In the greatest, most watched wrestling organization anywhere in the world. Let me tell you, you just saw it right there. You get those
Where'd the dog go?
Together, and what
Where did the dog go? What the dog doing?
Hey, now. Steal other people's. Just
I couldn't help it, bro.
Made a reference to that podcast when you were advertising at Dynamite. Now you're just gonna steal their bits.
Gosh, this is scaring me already. Mean Gene Okerlund, take it away.
That's my gimmick anyway, stealing deadlock bits.
Yeah, I ran around handing out little slips of paper saying, "Hey, check out our podcast," to a bunch of people at Dynamite. I only printed out like 30, so if I give you one of those and you're listening, then hey, how's it going? I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, send an email and say that you found us because of the little handouts.
Check out this graphic. Phone number no longer active.
Well, some people like me would actually try to call the number if they showed it.
1-800-909-9900.
Or did he say it? They didn't bleep it or anything?
Yep, he said it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back after the pod and call that number. Ask him about WCW.
You should do it on the pod right now.
No.
Yes, it'd be good. It'd be good.
No. Turns out to be like a police station's number now or something. No, that's no bueno.
Fine, whatever. Here comes old Devil Kevin Sullivan and the Giant Paul White.
Yes, the Giant, who is kayfabe Andre the Giant's son.
So, I guess we should hear what Gene says here.
Not really. They're just talking about the monster trucks.
Alright, fuck the monster trucks. When are we killing Giant? When are we throwing him off the building?
Yeah, during the monster truck thing, I'm pretty sure, actually. You can track it if you want. I'll try to find out.
No, I was just gonna I was gonna tell you to, like, tell me what Kevin's saying here, do a bit or something. I don't know, or you could read the rest of Cage Match.
Well, I can tell you what the next match and stuff is, yeah. So the next match on Nitro that we're watching.
Oh, no, I meant the Fed.
Oh, the Fed? I was gonna tell you.
Oh, hey, the people are looking up at the stage here. Something's going on.
Is Hogan coming? I think they're expecting Hogan.
Maybe.
Come on, Hogan. He just did the neck twist to you twice. You can come back from that. Just come back. Throw the devil out of the ring. Body slam the Giant, because that's what you do.
Hulk Hogan versus the Devil and the Giant.
There is a small part of goodness still left in the cockles of his heart. When we shaved his mustache and took his
they shaved the mustache last week.
Oh, they're showing the replay of the neck twist and the mustache.
Look at me. He gave up his
That was like 2 weeks ago now.
One more thing, Hogan.
Yeah, and they just show it every week.
Yep.
Last week's show was nothing but this replay.
For one reason. You've been a winner. They've bought into this thing.
The next up match on Nitro is going to be Meng and Jim Duggan and WWF.
Man. That's going to be really bad. That's going to be really bad.
Well, WWF counters that with Dean Douglas and Joe Dorgan.
Who?
I don't know.
I know Dean Douglas is Shane Douglas.
Yep.
Who's like the only ECW guy that I've like actually despised.
Oh, that's Johnny Swinger. I clicked on it.
What was his name?
The name. It's Johnny Swinger. Joe Dorgan.
Joe Dorgan.
Dorgan. But I clicked on it and it took me to Johnny Swinger.
The fucking Swingman.
Swingman versus Shane Douglas on fucking Raw. By God. What was I looking up? Oh, when did Hogan throw the Giant? Yeah. Because it was Hogan that killed him, right?
Oh, he's putting his hand on Gene's face.
It was Hogan. I'm pretty sure it was... Let's get back to you, Eric.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was 95.
Sunday, October 29th is the pay-per-view.
At Halloween Havoc, yeah. In the monster truck match, yeah.
So we got another week or two before we gotta watch an extra WCW pay-per-view.
Yeah, we're not watching that shite.
We're watching that shite.
We're not watching that.
I will drag you through fucking glass.
We have a Rumble that we still need to watch.
Yeah, and we might do that later today.
Maybe.
If I get back at a decent hour and I am not busy with other stuff.
I'm definitely not busy because I'm just in waiting for 2K to release mode. So we can. We probably should because that dude's been waiting for a while.
I mean, maybe. I mean, did you say that the monster truck throw off a building bit is at the pay-per-view?
Yeah, it's at the pay-per-view, so we kind of have to watch it for that.
Yeah, right.
I sent you. Apparently, someone at Fightful has an article where Paul White was actually talking about that, so I sent you that article.
On Discord or Messenger?
Discord.
Paul White reflects on being pushed off the roof.
Yeah, as you do.
Oh wait, is that also the fucking Yeti?
Is it?
That's what the thumbnail is. It has
they go
the
to the ring, right?
And they butt fuck Hogan.
It might be then,
and
yeah.
Hogan has the lightning bolts on his tights too. He is like basically already Hollywood.
Oh, hold on, Disco Fever.
Oh no!
Every week. You can track that if you want to.
I don't know if I can or not.
No. Because of the music, I guess, yeah. Bischoff is bitching about it, though.
So what is the deal here? Like, why are we just doing Disco Fever and then he gets interrupted by somebody every week?
Because it's a bit, and why not?
Oh, Meng's here and he's going to kill him. You say Meng or Ming? I usually say Ming. I just said Meng on accident.
It's Meng, isn't it?
I usually say Ming.
I don't know.
Ask
they said Ming. He said Ming, so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Ask his mullet. It's pretty glorious, actually.
Did they dub the president music for... Or did he actually come out to that?
I don't know, man. It sounds good.
Sounds suspiciously dubbed, but I want to believe he just used the president music.
Oh, Ming attacks him from behind and starts beating the shit out of Jim Duggan. Yeah, no, he wrestled in like 2008 even, man.
Let's see.
He wrestled for a long time.
He's done stuff since 2012, right? Surely. 2012 is the last thing that comes up, but that's because it's one of the Rumbles.
Is that before or after? Was he part of the handicap match Jericho worked at Mania one time?
I don't think Duggan was, no.
Okay,
he might have been.
It was Dragon, Piper, and Snuka, actually, off the top of my head.
Yeah, wow. I probably couldn't have even named all of them.
I really remember Dragon just because they did like a few matches after.
Everybody remembers Dragon.
He could still work.
Yeah, he was good.
No, yeah, I don't know what. I think Duggan did indies for a while.
Yeah. I'm sure he's probably booked like somewhere in like Nebraska tomorrow or something.
I remember a few years ago listening to Colt's podcast, and he had ran into Duggan, and Duggan said some stuff on his podcast. So like, he had to have been doing an indie show at the time.
Let's just go to his X profile and see. He has an X, right?
I think so. I mean, he might not be advertising his stuff though.
He's meeting fans at Stockton Con, apparently. He tweeted this 3 hours ago, so...
He might have just appeared for a meet and greet, though.
Yeah, I think he's just
the
doing
spike!
Meet and greet.
He's choking him with the spike.
MajorBindies.com, you can get a Duggan Bindi figure. That's cool. Oh, the match is over. Well,
yeah,
we're back to our old shit, I guess.
Calling the finish, but you were reading something.
My bad.
You're good.
I wasn't even paying attention. I just heard the bell ring. Ming gets the win. Going to the main event. Anderson and Pillman up next. Look at that.
Oh,
Man, Pillman looks so much different than when he's later and older on WWF, I guess.
He gets jacked, and then he gets hurt, and he gets really skinny. And I don't mean that in like a bad way. Like, he looked really good when he lost weight to me.
Yeah.
Oh God, here's Hogan.
Hogan in black and white with a black and white backdrop.
We watched the whole world stand still last Monday night, Manioids.
Maybe they did know they wanted to do something different with Hogan.
Made everybody shake in fear on Nitro, brother. Now everybody knows the evil within Hulk Hogan is real. Now everybody knows
the evil within Hulk Hogan is real. Yeah.
Wow.
Are for real, brother. Because now it's time to take care of all the family business. Don Corleone.
NWO Hogan just like dying to come out already.
Protect the training, the prayers, and the vitamins with one fell swoop, brother. You, the giant, has never yet looked me in the eyes, brother. He's never yet came face to face to feel it.
We're still like 7 months from the reveal that he's the third man, so
he doesn't realize
yeah.
I can make promoters.
He goes back to red and yellow probably pretty quick.
Because Hulkamania's more powerful than their whole stinking promotion. And what he does.
Yeah, I wonder what the deal was. Like, he just wanted to change his look and just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna change my look.
I guess so.
Because this is very weird, like no mustache, black and white.
Yeah, I'd never seen any of this before.
He's got like the double crosses on for some reason.
You're treading on my turf, brother.
It's like they're teasing that he might actually join the Dungeon of Doom or something.
One of the crosses is like gold or white, and the other cross is black.
The prayers and the vitamins, man. And now that you've tried
He's still talking about the prayers and the vitamins, though, so I'm tuning out.
The stage is set.
Oh, I'm tracking.
Showdown, Jimmy Hart. You know what I've got planned for these two rats.
We love Jimmy Hart, though.
Man, because you see what you told me that you were going to do to Kevin Sullivan and the Giant at Halloween Havoc. I'm worried, Huckster.
Jimmy Hart,
And by we, I mean a different podcast.
this, brother, because one by one, I'm going to line them up and take them down. First, it's machine against machine in the Motor City. The Bigfoot people
Okay.
under the gun.
Whose idea was it to do monster trucks on a roof?
Because
Because it was just...
Bischoff?
That sounds awful. Probably. I wonder if
Stinky,
old Connie has asked him about that.
Yeah, I don't know if Bischoff's on creative yet or not.
eye to eye. Fighting for the destiny of wrestling, brother. Fighting for the truth that Hulkamania is the strongest.
I know they've talked about it, I just don't... I can't recall it right now.
After I get you in the launch position, all the Hulkamaniacs, put on your seatbelts, brothers, because we're going for the ride. Once I put the giant down, I'm gonna beat him and bury him in the Motor City. Right
We'll just blame Russo,
So what you gonna do?
even though he's not here.
Giant and Kevin Sullivan, when the shadow, the darkness, the evil of Hulkamania.
I'll have to go back and listen to the 83 weeks Halloween Havoc pod.
If only
I'm
Russo,
sure.
if only Russo was around to call him a big bald bastard, and he'd quit right there.
Right.
Here comes
The Four Horsemen.
the Four Horsemen. I love the Four Horsemen's music. I love the Four Horsemen music.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Every time Arn is in one of the 2K games, I use that on at least one of my original characters just because it sounds awesome.
Pillman looks pretty good here, though. How far off are we till he goes crazy, though?
I don't know.
You should see when he like leaves WCW. Well, we have another ad for this fucking monster truck man morphing Halloween Havoc bullshit.
Transformers wrestlers in disguise.
What else is on the card? Do they have anything else announced besides Hogan and the Giant?
I don't know, honestly, but I can find out what's actually on the card.
Maybe, but keep doing what you were doing, whatever that was. I forgot already.
I was trying to find out what I could about whose freaking idea the monster trucks was, but
oh yeah,
here comes Pop Pop.
Well, I was actually saying, see when Pillman left WCW.
Okay, hold on. When
Big pyro for Pop Pop here. Big pyro for Pop Pop.
97. October 97.
Oh, so we still got a couple of years here.
Oh, wait, no, I think that's something else. I think that's when he died. Or no, I don't know. I typed in when did Pillman leave, and it came up with like 2 dates, but I don't think that's right. Hold on. I'm good at this.
I would assume that you could probably...
I'm just going to his wiki, brother. 96, apparently.
96?
And then he does a stint in ECW in 96.
Yeah.
And then
I don't think he wrestles any
WWE.
matches in ECW. I think he just appears and like cuts some promos or something. I could be wrong, but I don't think he actually wrestles in ECW. So this is Mark 1. We had some audio issues here, so for the next minute or so, you're going to have to listen to some smooth jazz that is hopefully free on the editing software that I use. And we'll see you on the other side. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Pop Pop is here. Where's Sting?
I don't know. Where is Sting?
Anyway, on the other channel, we have a steel cage main event, by God, that goes 16 minutes. Bret Hart.
Wait, this go. Oh, wait. Oh, on the Fed?
Yeah, on the other channel. Bret Hart in a 16-minute steel cage match main event against Isaac Yankem. No, this match does not go 16 minutes.
Oh, really? I mean, Flair's basically working a handicapped here. And then Sting's gonna appear, and I can only imagine that fucking... They're just immediately gonna be like, just kidding, we're not actually fighting. We did all this just to trick Sting. Fucking dodges the dive by Pillman.
Where the hell is Sting?
I have...
I don't know. He's just gonna face them on his own?
Hell yeah, it's Ric Flair, baby.
Alright.
Fucking whipped him around, kicked him in the back. Spine buster, is that the finish? Okay, here comes Sting, I assume.
When does Pillman go crazy, though? There's Sting. It's Sting! We love Sting.
Allude to tomato face Sting there.
Yeah.
Sting is a coward, Poppy says. Now they're stomping the shit out of Pop Pop.
Have we put over that Mongo is in the Football Hall of Fame yet?
Yeah,
remember.
we talked about it a week or two ago, I think.
Okay.
It's a good deal, though. I'm really happy about it.
It is a good deal.
I think he had, like, a blood fusion thing, because he had MRSA or something recently. And that went well, and he's doing good. On top of the ailments that he's already been dealing with. I'm glad that he's doing okay, kind of, sort of, and I'm glad that he's going to get to see the Hall of Fame before anything not great happens.
You know what? WWE should just throw him in their Hall of Fame, too, while we're at it. But
yeah, but they're always fucking late to the ball here.
Kinda.
Here comes Sting. He's going to beat the fuck out of everybody.
He's a house of fire! Lord Tomatoes! The referee's falling on his ass!
Yeah, he is. Holy shit. Big lift, toss him in the air, falls on his fucking face. Kick to the gut, and facebuster.
This just feels right to be watching Sting
from
95 while Sting's about to do his big retirement match.
So that's on a Sunday. What are we gonna do then? That's next Sunday.
I literally will be just in waiting for 2K to come out mode, and that doesn't happen until like Monday night. So we'll probably watch it. Somehow.
Yeah, we want to watch it for the pod.
Could.
We could. We'll put that down as a solid maybe. Just like whenever
we did the Royal Rumble, so maybe we should do a AEW one. Balance.
I wanted to do the Chamber, but you were being a bitch about it.
I literally had to be at work, like right. Either as that show was
apparently
going on,
not, because your boss said you could have asked for it off.
Well, I didn't know that at the time. I showed up to work, and then the one supervisor was like, "Why are you here?" And I'm like, "God damn it!" But to be fair, I don't know if I would have wanted to take 2 days off because I already would have had taken off for Dynamite, so it worked out. Somebody's got to get people's dog food and Sam's Club, and I had like a whole set of tires.
Oh wait, I think is it?
Uh-oh. They counted them out.
All right.
My God. We'll have to run it back at the pay-per-view.
Sting and Flair. I'm waiting for some shit to happen here. How much time's left on it? We got 4 minutes left on the show. Something's got to happen. I think I've been saying that every week, and then they just talk at the end of the show.
He's gonna hit him in the dick. Yeah, they do.
Beats his chest, hits him with the woo.
Let's look at this Halloween Havoc card, because they're just gonna advertise the show to us anyway.
Yeah. So go ahead and let's look at the Halloween Havoc card.
What does ME mean next to the numbers?
What numbers? Main event?
Oh yeah, main event. Like they have a show called Main Event.
Oh, hey,
interview.
Let's listen to this interview here if I can get it pulled up.
However, Sting, I want to point out for the record, there was a great deal, and may even still be, of reluctance on your part.
Well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. That just might be out the door, but I'll tell you, there wasn't a soul in this entire world that thought that I could trust the Nature Boy. So, I sat back watching the monitor and real close because I could have come down at a snap of a finger. You notice I didn't let it go just too far, right? Keep that in mind. So I sat back there watching, and I found out you got a lot of guts. There you were against your ex-brother. You against Arn Anderson and Pillman, showing some heart. The heart was pounding right out of your chest.
I can't believe this.
And because
Did
you
Sting
backed
just
up,
say, I
and
just
because
sat
you're
in the
running
back
by
and
yourself,
watched you
I know
2-on-1
now.
on the monitor?
Walking the straight and narrow,
Yeah.
I think you're shooting straight
What
for
an
the stars.
asshole.
Halloween Havoc.
That's what they said on commentary. They said he was watching to make sure everything was on the up and
Grab
up.
my hand. High five me right
Kind of a
now.
dick move.
Kind of.
Brother Stinger, I just wanted you to believe me, man. What is this? You are the greatest.
He's gonna turn on him, right?
Stinger.
He's gonna be like, I didn't need you.
Nah,
Hit him in the dick.
they're waiting a week or two probably, right?
Yeah. So they do run this match back on the pay-per-view. So,
Go ahead and read the card while they're talking.
I mean, that's what they're gonna do anyway, so...
Yeah. Oh, he's got the dog again.
The dog's back, yeah. I like that you, knew I was gonna mention that. So, Johnny B. Bad is gonna face DDP again for the TV title in the opener.
Are they gonna actually wrestle?
It looks like it.
Okay.
It gets some time, at least according to Wikipedia.
Okay.
And then Randy Savage faces the Zodiac.
Yeah.
And then God, I'm gonna butcher this. Kurosawa with the Colonel faces Road Warrior Hawk. Sal Boone with the Sheik faces Mr. JL.
Oh, hey, they're advertising next week. Hold on. I got Sting and Luger, the Harlem Heat with Sherry, who looks great. Dean and Benoit. We got Eddie
Alex Wright,
and
Eddie,
Alex Wright.
hey.
That's gonna be good shit. And we got Edgy Hulk Hogan.
Edgy Hulk Hogan, yeah. And that's our show.
TNT.
I'm gonna continue reading the Halloween Havoc
Yeah, go
card,
ahead. Go ahead and finish that Halloween Havoc card.
since I've already done
you said
most
the
of it.
opener was, good.
So yeah, Sabu.
Mhm.
I said Salboon, but that's a bit that we do. Sabu with the Sheik faces Mr. JL, which is Jerry Lynn in a mask. We figured that out last week, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Well, we don't know that in kayfabe, I guess, but I mean, his name is Mr. JL, so come on. Lex Luger versus Ming. Sting and Flair versus Pillman Anderson again, which will be good.
And that'll probably be
And
the
then-
turn.
And then Hogan and the Giant in a sumo monster truck match. And then Savage versus Lex. And then the Giant with Taskmaster versus Hulk Hogan with Jimmy Hart for the title in the main event.
Sounds like a WCW pay-per-view in 1995.
Kinda, yeah. Hulk Hogan and the Giant in monster trucks, then you get a Savage Luger match, then you get the Giant and Hulk Hogan again. But not
Well, because the monster trucks, he throws them off the building, right? And then
I'm pretty
20 minutes
sure.
later, he just shows up for the match.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then I guess this is where they do the Yeti. Right?
Yeah. I mean, that's in the thumbnail of the clip you sent me, so I assume that means the Yeti is there and ready to rock and roll.
After the match, the Yeti. Yeah, it's the Yeti. Huh.
Crazy.
Yeah, Giant falls off the side of the building and then comes back a match later to face Hogan and the Yeti, and they butt fuck him, and yeah.
All right.
That's a pay-per-view.
Sounds like a great
definitely,
time that I can't wait for in like 2 weeks or give or take.
we're definitely watching that, yeah.
Yay. That's
But I already
probably
put
going to be
over
a
that Bret
Thursday
Hart-
or something.
Bret Hart beats Isaac Yankem in the Steel Cage main event on Raw. Adjacent to this Nitro.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Good on Glenn for getting a main event as Isaac Yankem DDS.
Yeah, he was a main eventer as a dentist.
So is DDS under DMD?
I wouldn't know, man.
I don't know either, but I think we're all out of time. Do you have anything to say for the rest to wrap the show up?
Is this the part where I do Tony Schiavone saying we're all out of time?
Sure.
Oh, that's our show. We're all out of time. Tune in at some point eventually when we finally decide to watch Royal Rumble maybe later today and Halloween Havoc where the Yeti butt fucks Hulk Hogan. We're all out of time. Let's watch ECW.